Albert Square has never been more chaotic. Last week on EastEnders, longtime favourite Stacy Slater finally left Walford, but not before leaving a trail of drama, heartbreak, and unanswered questions. Max Bowden's shocking return reignites old flames with Stacy, but will past love win? Or is Stacy truly gone for good? Meanwhile, Callum Highway's world is shattered as his husband Ben Mitchell unexpectedly returns from prison, just in time for the funeral of Callum's estranged father, Jono. Secrets explode, forbidden romances are revealed, and the Mitchells are caught in the middle of a storm they never saw coming. Who will survive the fallout? Who will face heartbreak? And what new secrets will surface in Albert Square? Stick around, because in this video, we're breaking down every shocking moment, every betrayal, and every twist that will have you on the edge of your seat. Before we dive in, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a single second of Walford drama. Stacy Slater, one of Walford's most beloved characters, made a tearful goodbye last week. The scene was emotional, perfectly capturing the pain of leaving the place she's called home for so long. Accompanying Stacy on her journey to Brazil are Arthur and Hope, promising a fresh start, but her departure left viewers asking one burning question. Max Bowden's return immediately complicated things. Max confessed that his feelings for Stacy had never faded, rekindling tension that left everyone gasping. Yet Stacy, ever independent and strong-willed, dismissed him, saying, "I'm starting a new chapter elsewhere." The refusal was bittersweet, a reminder of Stacy's resilience and her need to move forward despite the past. Meanwhile, Lily Slater and baby Charlie remain in Walford, grounding the storyline in the square and keeping fans invested in Stacy's ongoing influence on her family. Stacy's absence is temporary, as actress Lacey Turner confirmed in a heartfelt YouTube clip, "I'll be back before long. I'm not leaving for good, just taking a short break." The timing of Stacy's departure adds depth to the drama. This past year included the heartbreaking death of Martin Fowler during EastEnders' 40th anniversary live episode. With the Slater family now managing the Queen Vic, the stage is set for a possible shocking return, and fans are already speculating what chaos Stacy might stir up when she does. While Stacy's storyline captured hearts, another drama unfolded that sent viewers reeling: Callum Highway's complicated love life. Tony Clay's Callum had been slowly rebuilding his life with Johnny Carter after Ben Mitchell's imprisonment. But Albert Square is never kind to anyone trying to find peace. Ben Mitchell's unexpected return creates immediate tension. Callum is stunned, thrown into emotional chaos as he tries to navigate the return of a man he still loves, while also acknowledging the loyalty and support Johnny has provided. Tony Clay explains, "Ben's reappearance pulls Callum into chaos again. He thought he had his future mapped out with Johnny, and then Ben walks back in, completely throwing him off balance." Compounding the tension, the funeral of Callum's estranged father, Jono Highway, becomes the epicenter of emotional turmoil. Jono's abusive, homophobic behavior left scars that never fully healed, making Callum's grief all the more complex. Ricky Champ's return as Stuart Highway, Callum's brother, adds another layer, bringing both comfort and renewed familial tension. Things take a dramatic turn when Kathy Beale catches Callum and Johnny in a secretive, tender kiss. Shocked, she wastes no time informing the Mitchell family. This sparks outrage and sets the stage for a confrontation that leaves viewers holding their breath. Callum feels unfairly judged, arguing that the Mitchells have their own skeletons in the closet. But in true EastEnders fashion, secrets rarely stay hidden for long. Callum leans on Johnny, recognizing the unwavering support he has provided. Johnny has been his anchor while raising Lexi alone and coping with the chaos left by Ben's absence. Even amidst grief for his father, Callum's loyalty and love for Johnny shine, providing an emotional anchor that grounds the story. The funeral becomes a pressure cooker of emotions. Callum is forced to face not only the unresolved trauma of his father's abuse, but also the complicated dynamic of his current love life. Phil Mitchell's disapproval only intensifies the tension, with the Mitchell family preparing to confront Callum. Callum, however, refuses to back down. In a bold, heart-stopping move, he openly affirms his love for Johnny and invites him to the funeral, defying expectations and risking the wrath of the Mitchell family. The stage is set for explosive drama as Ben Mitchell arrives for the burial, forcing Callum to navigate a minefield of emotions and family loyalty. Ben's return is far from a simple homecoming. Months in prison have changed him, and his sudden presence triggers emotional avalanches across Walford. Callum must now weigh his love for Ben against his devotion to Johnny, all while managing the scrutiny of the Mitchells. Johnny's anxiety escalates as the risk of exposure grows with every passing second. The Mitchells' decision to withhold the truth from Ben and Lexi heightens tension even further, creating a volatile situation where every conversation could ignite a new conflict. Viewers are left guessing at every twist. Who will be exposed first, and what consequences will ripple through the square? The following day, Kathy and Julie urge Phil to confront Ben before he departs for the airport, promising a heart-to-heart that could unearth long-buried secrets. Every character is forced to confront their past, test their loyalties, and face emotional truths that have been simmering beneath the surface. Callum's storyline captures the essence of EastEnders. High-stakes drama, emotional intensity, and unexpected twists. From forbidden romances to family confrontations, the square becomes a battleground where every decision has consequences and every secret could explode at any moment. Every scene last week delivered suspense, heartbreak, and intense drama. Whether it's Stacy's departure, Callum's forbidden romance, or Ben's shocking return, Albert Square is a pressure cooker of tension. Viewers are left guessing at every turn who will be betrayed, who will face heartbreak, and who will find love amidst chaos. EastEnders' signature style of intertwined storylines, deep emotional beats, and shocking twists keeps fans glued to the screen, episode after episode. Now it's your turn. What do you think will happen next? Will Stacy return to Walford? Will Callum choose Johnny or Ben? Comment your predictions below, and we might feature them in our next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all the Albert Square drama. Every secret, every betrayal, and every shocking twist will be revealed here first. Remember, in Walford, nothing is ever as it seems, and every secret eventually comes back to haunt you. Albert Square is back with more drama than ever before. Last week, longtime favourite Stacy Slater left Walford, leaving a void that nobody could fill. But her departure wasn't simple. Max Bowden's shocking return reignited old flames, testing boundaries, loyalties, and hearts. Meanwhile, Callum Highway thought his life was finally getting back on track with Johnny Carter, until his husband Ben Mitchell returned from prison, upending everything. Secrets, lies, forbidden romances, and family feuds collide in a series of events that no fan could predict. Every character is at a breaking point. Every decision could ignite chaos, and every secret threatens to destroy relationships that have lasted for years. Stick around as we break down every shocking moment, every betrayal, and every twist that will leave you gasping, screaming, and begging for more. Before we dive in, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of Walford drama. Stacy Slater's departure from Walford was one of the most emotional moments in recent EastEnders history. As she prepared to leave for Brazil with Arthur and Hope, Max Bowden's return added tension that immediately sent fans into a frenzy. Max confronted Stacy, pouring out his feelings. "I've never stopped loving you," he admitted, his voice cracking with emotion. But Stacy, ever independent, responded with a strength that left viewers in awe. "I'm starting a new chapter. This isn't about us anymore." Fans were left wondering, will Stacy return to Walford? Lacey Turner confirmed that her exit is temporary, promising a comeback that will shake the square to its very foundations. The timing of Stacy's departure is poignant following the death of Martin Fowler during the 40th anniversary live episode, and hints that her return could bring revenge, drama, or even romance that fans can't yet imagine. Meanwhile, Lily Slater and baby Charlie remain in Walford, keeping the family's story alive. Their presence provides a tether to the square and sets the stage for future conflicts, rivalries, and emotional confrontations once Stacy eventually returns. While Stacy leaves, the focus shifts to the tumultuous love life of Callum Highway. Tony Clay's portrayal captures the perfect storm of heartbreak, anxiety, and forbidden romance. After months of rebuilding his life with Johnny, Callum believed he had found peace. But peace is rare in Albert Square. Ben Mitchell's sudden return disrupts everything. Callum's carefully balanced life collapses as he grapples with feelings for both Ben and Johnny. Tony Clay revealed, "Callum doesn't see it coming. He thought he had his future mapped out, and then Ben walked back in, throwing him off completely." The funeral of Callum's estranged father, Jono Highway, becomes the crucible for all emotions. Jono's abusive homophobic behavior left Callum scarred, making every interaction with family members fraught with tension. Ricky Champ's return as Stuart Highway, Callum's brother, brings both comfort and new conflict, proving that no reunion is ever simple in Walford. Drama escalates when Kathy Beale catches a secret kiss between Callum and Johnny. Shocked, she alerts the Mitchell family, instantly igniting outrage. Callum defends himself, pointing out that the Mitchells have their own complicated pasts, yet they judge him without mercy. Johnny, always the supportive partner, stands by Callum. He's been his rock through Lexi's upbringing, Ben's imprisonment, and the aftermath of Jono's abuse. But the weight of secrecy takes its toll, especially as Ben's looming presence threatens to expose everything. Jono Highway's funeral becomes the ultimate stage for confrontation. Callum must face not only the trauma of his father's abuse, but also the complex dynamics of his current love life. The Mitchell family. Phil, Kathy, Billy, Honey, Ian, and Harvey prepare to confront Callum, creating a tense standoff filled with emotion and raw truth. Callum refuses to back down. In a bold, shocking move, he invites Johnny to attend the funeral, defying expectations and risking the wrath of the Mitchell family. Every glance, every whisper, and every word becomes loaded with potential for disaster. Ben's return is far from a simple homecoming. Prison has changed him, and he arrives with secrets that could rock the square to its core. Callum is torn between his past love and his present devotion, while Johnny faces the anxiety of their secret being exposed. The Mitchells attempt to withhold the truth from Ben and Lexi, a decision that increases tension to almost unbearable levels. Every interaction is a potential powder keg, threatening to ignite at any moment. The next day, Kathy and Julie urge Phil to confront Ben before his airport departure. This sets the stage for a heart-to-heart conversation that could either heal old wounds or intensify rivalries. Callum's storyline is classic EastEnders, full of high stakes, intense emotion, and shocking twists. From forbidden love to family feuds and secret betrayals, every choice matters and every secret could explode.